Imagine waking up each day as if it's your first day on the battlefield. Every sunrise brings you the chance to fight, to punch right through the barriers of depression, break free from the chains of anxiety, and silence those voices in your head that dare to say you're not enough. Gentlemen, what we're grappling with aren't just mere people. It's the towering walls of circumstances, the tsunamis of situations, and the staggering opportunities that require our utmost courage to seize and command. Life indeed is a battleground, and every day is a war. But remember, running from it is abandoning the essence of who you are. Every heartbeat, every throb of adrenaline primes us, not just to fight but to emerge victorious. We're not just going to stand and take the blows, we're going to charge forward and deliver the knockout. Some of you are in the throes of life's harshest challenges, maybe staring down illness, failure, or turbulent times, but now is not the time for self-pity or surrender. A spirited will serves better than the strongest medicine. It fuels you to claw your way out of the abyss. Now, let me tell you up front, not every battle will end with your hand held high, but wars aren't won in a single fight. You'll have the days where just getting out of bed feels like lifting mountains, where loneliness clutches you with icy fingers, and when Murphy's Law doesn't just knock but hammers on your door. But these struggles are where growth is seated. Picture yourself down, back to the mat, looking upward. That's the moment you realize you can rise, because as long as you can gaze skyward, you can get back up. That inner fire, that unique strength, and resilience, that's your innate power. It's more than just recovering, it's about mustering the grit to say, no more. To refuse to bow to the taunting whispers of inadequacy, fragility, and defeat. To combat not just for survival, but for the right to thrive and claim every day with valor and determination. Dedication, gentlemen, boils down to this: a decisive stance, delivering on your word, standing firm not just for the sake of persistence, but for the triumph of crafting your destiny. When the world seems indifferent, when support dwindles, when self-doubt creeps in, and rejection becomes the chorus of your journey, it's these moments that forge your character, your unwavering resolve to snatch your dreams from the jaws of despair. Every sunrise poses a question. How will you alter the course of your life today? How will you join the ranks of the illustrious, from the unlikely origins to the pinnacles of success? The streets whisper to me of purpose, the magnetic pull that arises not from external rewards but from contributing your singular piece to this vast cosmic puzzle. Purpose hums its steady rhythm, insisting that your gifts, however deeply buried, are meant to shine, to ignite tangible change, to turn the darkest hours into a canvas where dawn breaks in glorious hues. If you hear the call, if the fervor of your aspirations wakes you in the dead of night with an insatiable hunger, heed it. It's that very quest, that ceaseless pursuit, that assures a diary brimming with commitments. Let's step into this arena together, comrades, not for fleeting moments under the spotlight, but to etch our names into the annals of time, to transform lives with our very essence. And remember, we shall not stoop to sell dreams for the mere glint of gold, for our destinies cannot be priced. The quest calls for an all-out sprint, not just a leisurely trot. Now I ask you, are you prepared to stake your all? Will you camp outside executive corridors just for the chance of an opportunity? Let me break it to you, reaching the door of possibility is just the start. Seizing it is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Buying a stairway to the zenith is an illusion. Greatness is a prize awarded to the resilient, earned by those willing to trade their sweat and tears for a shot at immortality. This journey is about embracing your matchless melody, the tune that only you can sing to the world. Your individuality isn't a whisper, but a roar that declares, "Here I am, the master of my fate, the artist of my destiny." When life amps up the gravity, plummets you into the valleys of despair, remember that ascension demands not just the wings of talent but the ironclad will to rise. Failure, my friends, is a tutor dressed in disguise, an essential stepping stone paving the road to success. It functions as the cycle of seasons does for nature, tearing down the old to nurture the new, sowing seeds of reinvention. Every descent is but a prelude to a greater ascent. When exhaustion clouds your vision, when the ticking clock seems like a countdown to oblivion, remember that to feel is to engage in the fiercest act of rebellion against surrender. You vowed to triumph, not just to yourself, but to your loved ones. Uphold those promises with the tenacity of a titan. Sometimes, a plea for guidance is all it takes to reignite the torch when academia or workloads mount like Everest before you. Seek counsel, declare your intentions, and the path shall unfold. As we stride through life's ungoverned wilderness, remember that within each of us dwells a triumphant spirit, a champion yearning to break free. Associate with winners, and their mindset will be your armor, your shield against the temptation of defeat. You, men of purpose, were born from galaxies, molded by the stars, destined not just for mediocrity but for legends written in the skies. Now, enlist in this battle with every fiber of your being, for this is not merely a skirmish, it's the war for your very soul. Stand your ground, soldier, and vow never to surrender. Remember, your legacy isn't a currency, it's a testament to your journey, etched in the annals of time and carried in the hearts you inspire. At times, you might want to retreat into the comfort of shadows, but it's in the heart of darkness that true warriors are born. With every droplet of sweat, with every tear you shed, with every obstacle you conquer, your dream crystallizes into reality. And now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring that bell. By doing so, you're rallying to the call, joining a legion of warriors determined to turn their vision into victory. And remember, commit to the battles of life, fight with heart and honor, and success will crown your efforts with unrivaled glory. When all is said and done, I'll pose to you this final query. What tactics, wisdom, and strategies from this very battle cry will you wield in forging the epic saga of your life? Stand tall, warriors, for today, we write history. Imagine this. No matter where you look, it seems like the world is against you. That's what they want you to believe. But today, I'm instilling a different truth in you, a truth that burns inside, carving out a space for your success, regardless of the doubters. It's about that inner conviction, the kind that wakes you up in the morning, ready to face that relentless salesman named doubt. Remember, only those with the courage to embrace the quiet and stillness will eventually dance to the tune of their own victories. It's about growth, my friends, a growth born through confronting every shred of fear with truth. That's where the transformation happens, that's where you find your strength. Let's talk about identity. The reflection you see every day isn't just a reflection. It's who you are, it's the fires you've walked through and the mountains you're yet to climb. Speaking of climbing, it's what separates the go-getters from the spectators. Life is presenting you with a pivotal choice. Are you going to play the game, cheer from the sidelines, or just watch? The time to decide is now. Your gaze, full of fire and resolve, is a clear sign you're ready for the ascent. Even when you feel alone, even when your back's against the wall, even when your dreams seem larger than life, keep climbing. Let's talk about inheritance. We're all heirs to a legacy much grander than ourselves own that requires unwavering belief to claim. It's about realizing self-awareness. It's about recognizing your peace and defining success on your terms. This self-realization isn't just a personal victory, it's a revolution in its purest form. Embracing this realization, you stand firm in faith and project yourself onto the world. Not just as a contender, but as a warrior, a victor, a trailblazer. Now let's examine two kinds of people. Those who take life's hits and settle, and those who face adversity head-on, refusing to give up. That's where the distinction lies. No longer will you accept a mediocre existence, no longer will you let societal standards define you. Taking action breaks the chains of fear and launches you towards a new echelon of greatness. Will your future self look back with pride at a life sculpted by your own hands, or with regret for what could have been? Every day is a chance to tighten the gap between where you are and where you want to be. You're closer than you believe, so hold on tight. Success isn't a destination reached overnight, it's a journey of incremental steps, a relentless march towards something greater. Understand that nothing worthwhile in life is ever stagnate. You're competing every waking moment, striving to scale that mountain. Are you willing to bleed, sweat, and cry for your dreams? Reflect on this, internalize it. Your journey to the summit won't be unchallenged. Expect rocks to fall and expect the climb to wear you down, but keep climbing. Your unique gifts are your compass, guiding you upwards. Show the world resilience personified. Do you ever ponder what drives you? What forces you to step up your game every day? Let me remind you, the view from the top is priceless, but it's the climb that forges a champion's heart. I'm challenging you not just to dream but to fashion those dreams into tangible goals. Utilize every moment, manifest the drive, the passion, and the vision into reality. If you neglect these precious seconds, someone else will seize them. We each have a narrative, a legacy waiting to be written. The actions you take write the chapters of your life, so make them count. Embrace your truth and let it shine through every facet of your existence. The world responds to authenticity. It's a beacon for those seeking something real. Stay grounded in your core, steadfast in your journey towards the pinnacles of achievement. Seize today, because the moments you let slip are the opportunities lost to history. Now, we've reached a point in our video where if you haven't already, press that subscribe button, like this video, and ring that bell to stay notified. Doing so could be the first step towards seizing the future we're talking about today. Imagine the unrivaled advantage and what could await you once you decide to become a part of this transformative journey. Let's get back on track. There's a certain allure to the discipline to people who defy the lure of complacency and who wholeheartedly chase after their dreams. Discipline is the currency of the successful, and your actions are the investments yielding high returns towards your ambitions. Let me be candid for a moment. The road to greatness isn't about being a trend follower, but rather a trendsetter. It's about igniting passion, being steadfast, and allowing the world to witness the vigor of your convictions. The rarity of true perseverance makes it all the more desirable. It's time to stand your ground, unshaken, undeterred, and unwavering in pursuit of what you seek. As we take strides forward, remember success sees every day as an opportunity, not just occasions like Black Friday. This is your moment to redefine what being attractive in success truly means. Now, as we wrap up, let's circle back to time. The relentless ticking of a clock is a reminder of our finite existence. We have control over what happens between birth and death. So why squander your time waiting for a fateful moment to incite change? Embrace this moment as your turning point. Life's uncertainties are inevitable, but your reaction to these challenges shapes your destiny. Stay active, keep moving, and help others whenever possible, because that's what keeps you grounded and focused. Do you believe in your ability to change? It's a powerful question, a beacon that can guide you through the darkest times. Your convictions, your actions, your very essence shape your world. It's not just about circumstances, it's about choices, the choices that cultivate your inborn greatness. Remember, if life hands you a difficult hand, it's your challenge and yours alone to play it to your best ability. The narrative of your life is penned by your own hand, and only you can etch the chapters of greatness onto its pages. So rise, warrior. The obstacles you face, no matter how insurmountable they seem, are simply tests of your resolve. Don't just partake in the battle, command it. Lead with confidence and own every second that ticks by. Because in the end, when you do what's hard, life becomes easier. It's your choice. As we conclude, I challenge you to ponder this. Which actions from today's discourse will you commit to? What steps will propel you from where you stand now to where you yearn to be? Dare to rise. The world awaits.